I think I'm getting ahead of myself, like always. Oh, going back to, actually, yeah, I don't know if this is like the one that was born from the pregnant Mew in Guyana or if it's the one in the movie, but a journal quote from the Pokemon Mansion states that Mewtwo's birthday is February 6th.
Congratulations.
Plot twist.
Alongside Pikachu, Mewtwo is one of the most well-known and recognized Pokemon in the entire franchise. And how am I even going to start this? It's obvious that Mewtwo has such an original name, but if you really think about it, Mewtwo actually sounds similar to the word mutant. Think about that. And I really should have gotten this with the last frame, but there is the ongoing theory among us fans, and it's kind of hinted at in the, well, I guess I can leave it on the Mewtwo page because it kind of relates. But there's the theory that Dittos are failed attempts at cloning Mew, because in the game, the closer you get to Mewtwo, there's more Dittos. And we could just go on and on about the similarities between Mew and Ditto, but I don't have them all memorized. I'm sure someone in here does.
What about the
Since I was getting ahead of myself, now let's move on to Gen 2. Legendary Beasts. Sorry, I'm adjusting my seat here. The basic origin story of them is that there was, I think it was Brass Tower? Was it with Brass Tower? Brass Tower burned down, and Ho-Oh resurrected the 3 Pokemon that perished in the fire that burned down Brass Tower, and the 3 Pokemon were born as the 3 beasts, and I'm going to try not to totally brain fart on their names: Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. And it's unknown if like Raikou, Entei, and Suicune were already the legendary beasts when they died in the fire, or I think I was told actually that it was originally a Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon that were chilling in the tower, and then they all died, and I'm going to keep making nice puns. And they perished in the fire, and Ho-Oh resurrected them back as the beasts. But each of the beasts actually represents a different aspect of the burning down of Brass Tower. So Raikou here represents the lightning bolt that struck the tower, Entei represents the fire that engulfed the fire, and Suicune is the water that was used to put out the fire, but they were all dead anyway. So I guess starting with Raikou, Raikou is the only electric type that's just electric type legendary. One of the recurring themes throughout the beasts is none of them have an actual natural habitat, and they all just roam and go wherever the heck they want. But Raikou here, and I keep saying I'm sorry, is the only member of its trio that is not weak to another member of its trio. Did I get down when it debuted? I don't think I got when it debuted in the anime, but it appears in The Legend of Thunder. Sorry, one second. Excuse me. Okay, I'm sorry.
That, this next row, is this supposed to be all italicized? I didn't realize that happened. Ignore that.
Yep. Well, a shiny Raikou actually made its first movie appearance alongside Celebi and the other members of his trio in Zoroark, the Master of Illusions. Is that an episode or a movie? I don't know.
Movie.
Okay, thank you. So, fun fact about the beasts, when I was doing my research for them, they all had just giant walls of text for their origin stories. And I had no idea how to trim them down, so thank you, Moltres, for finding ways to trim them down and still retain some information. Aha. Raikou here is based on the thunder and lightning gods of various cultures, and the name might actually come from the Japanese god of thunder. I have this written here. It might be a combination of Rai, thunder, and Ko, emperor. Is the Japanese thunder god is Raiden. And it could also be derived from Rai-Ko, thunder duke, or it could possibly mean Rai-Ku, just straight up lightning. So there we go again with original names. And here we go. My particular favorite of the Beast, just because of that one movie. Entei, like Raikou, is the only pure legendary of their particular element. This one being fire, like I said, represents the fire that burned down Brass Tower. It also has no natural habitat, and it roams constantly. Like I said, it is central to the plot of Pokemon Spell of the Unknown, even though trying to get into technicalities, that was only an illusion, but still, that was pretty much all of our first actual exposure to Entei in general. And I actually have a particular favorite for Entei just because his number is my house number. But Entei's actual first debut in an anime, was in the episode Entei at Your Own Risk, Bad Pun is Bad. Shiny Entei also appeared alongside Celebi and the other members of the legendary Beast Trio in Zora Arc Master of Illusions.
Once again, don't know why that's all italicized. Sorry.
Entei holds the record for having the highest base HP of all the fire-type Pokemon. And Entei may be based on the Chinese guardian lions that you commonly see. I think they're outside like the Forbidden City, but you know those guardian lions that I'm talking about. The lions of Fu creature, or lions of Fu creatures that resemble fully grown male lions. So again, going back to resembling a lion. Another fun fact that I just remembered, because again, don't have the key card, but the Beast as a trio could all are called different things depending on with whom you're talking. Like, they're generally called the legendary beasts, but they could be called the legendary dogs, or they could be the legendary felines, depending on what that particular person perceives. Because Raikou kind of looks like a tiger, Entei looks like a lion, and Suicune looks like a panther, kind of. So, I'm kind of backtracking. I'm not finished. And Entei's name may be a combination of Enten, blazing heat, or En, flame, and Kote, emperor. Right. Okay, and then the third member, Suicune.
Well, we can find a really cool picture out, so congratulations.
You get the coolest picture. So, only a water type. Again, no natural habitat. Suicune is actually the only member of his trio that is a version mascot of one of the games, and that particular game is Pokemon Crystal. They made their anime debut in Don't Touch That. It was supposed to be Total.
No, it is.
Okay, then Bulbapedia got that wrong, because that's how it was on Bulbapedia. I don't know, maybe that word just disappeared because Bulbapedia had it listed that way.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. It's don't touch that dial. It's that pun.
Bad pun. Their first actual lengthy appearance, though, was in Celebi, voice of the forest. And again, shiny Suicune with the rest of the beasts and Celebi. In
Probably not italicized.
Suicune is the only member of the legendary beast trio that does not require the mystery part or the secret slab to appear to the player in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. And although Suicune is part of the Johto's legendary trio, it is battled in Kanto region in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And origin story-wise, it is thought to have been based on numerous creatures and mythological deities, mostly that, mainly I do not want to butcher that name, or Kiddage. I believe I got that it was based on some, like,
Kitty?
I don't know, and I don't want to risk offending people.
Kitty.
Yes.
Like the beer.
Actually, what's going on. The name is possibly based on sweet, water, and food, monarch, unlike the emperor and the other food. My mom, psychic and flying type Lugia. Even though Lugia is a flying type, it actually lives very deep in the ocean, typically near coral islands, because it does not want to risk bringing on absolute doom and chaos if it were to go flying around. And you all know that Lugia was featured in Pokemon The Power of One. Just gonna go jump right in. A parent and baby Lugia appear in The Mystery is History, A Parent Trapped, and A Promise is a Promise. It is like the only legendary to appear in 3 consecutive anime episodes, actually. It's commonly grouped in and thought to be either related or in a duo with Ho-Oh. And we were actually going to get 2 friends who were going to be like Lugia and Ho-Oh. It was going to be cute because they were cut. Lugia is the mascot of 3 games: Pokemon Silver, Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness, and Pokemon Soul Silver. He's one of only 2 Pokemon that has defenses over 100 at level 100 in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I think I got the other one was Mewtwo, I think. No flashcard. But it is tied with Ho-Oh for the highest base special defense of all flying types. It is the tallest psychic type at 17 feet and 1 inch.